Hello, beer tubers. Peter the Master of Hoppets here with a little channel update. December is just right around the corner. Well, I think you'll actually see this on the 1st of December, and you're probably expecting the Master of Hoppets Grand Christmas Calendar. But I am sorry to say it's not coming this year. I wanted to make this update video sooner, but then I was doing all the Barty Wimber beers, and I'm drinking one of them right now. You probably saw this review yesterday. So I didn't get around to making this update, and I've been crazy busy with work and the twins. It's like super late Saturday night now. The girls got to sleep at like 9 o'clock, and then I have a couple hours before I go to bed, trying some beers and hanging out with myself. That life. No, that's just how it is sometimes. They're not always, crazy difficult, but they're in a period right now when they're not the easiest, and they got their 5th month's vaccinations, which also means that they're a bit more fuzzy than usual. So, that's also the main reason why the Grand Christmas Calendar is not happening. I couldn't really figure out getting the time to take out an entire day to be in drunk shooting a Christmas calendar when I have twins of this age. And it was also really hard to schedule because Brett of Animacies does not live in Aalborg anymore, where I live. He moved to Copenhagen, and the Major of Macros has been traveling and is a bit off the record at the moment for a bit, or off the radar, off the grid, because of some personal matters. So we haven't really gotten around to be able to find a date that any of us could, and some of us weren't, or some weren't really that interested in doing it as well because of, again, personal matters. So we just didn't get around to shooting it this year. I was talking with Tim and just Michael, and they were really down, like, yeah, let's shoot it, let's do it. But schedules. They have full-time jobs and families, and I have a full-time job and family. So like I can do it this date, I can do it that date, I can do it this date, and there's like no dates that correlated to each other. So it's just like, well, we can't do it. But you are going to get something similar. I didn't cheat you guys entirely for a calendar, so we're going to do an advent calendar this year. I already shot it with my good friend Henrik, aka the General of Goethe. We had our Beer Guild's beer anniversary. It was the 10th anniversary of our little beer guild or beer club that we have friends from when I was in uni. And we celebrated 10 years. It was amazing. But prior to celebrating the 10 years of having this friendship club, drinking amazing beer and eating great food, Henrik and I shot this Christmas calendar. And this year we went ham, only 4 beers because it's for Advent, but 4 massively high quality beers with booze for every episode and no food. So don't worry. We're not sober in the final episode. Well, somebody's more sober than someone else. But yeah, so there is something like that. But that's about it for this year. And there's so many people doing it now as well. You can definitely find people doing this format online. I mean, we basically just stole it from a Danish TV show called Netholdet, where they did this and just copied it, made it on the Master of Hoppets, and now there's other people copying it, making it in other blogs, both in Denmark and other countries. I've had people contact me, hey, can we steal that concept and do it in Finland? And I'm like, of course you can, but it's not my concept. So I just borrowed it from someone else as well. So yeah, hopefully next year we can get to do another Grand Christmas calendar because it's so much fun to do. And the most epic way of doing it would be where we work together with a web shop and found some awesome beers, and then you guys could buy the calendar and drink along. But the process of doing that is very long and would be hard, but it's something that'd be fun to do. I'm super open to doing something like that. It would be crazy fun to do that with Beer Dome or something like that. We never talked about it, but they sponsored last year's calendar, for example. So if we could do something, but the working, getting everything done for that, you need to be very, very far in advance. And probably also with picking the beers, you had to. It couldn't be Christmas beers almost, because you just have to be so far in advance to get everything ready. Well, you can if you get the boxes ordered and everything. You could probably go by year. I don't know. I've never done something like it, but I would imagine you'd need a lot of time to prep for it. So next year, I think we're gonna do it again. So that was update 1. Update 2. When you see this, I'm not in Denmark. I'm in Germany. I'm in Germany with work. We're going to Braubeviale, which is this massive industry what is it, exhibition where you can go look at brewery equipment, uh, bottles, glassware. Malt producers have booths, hop growers have booths, or like Yakima is there, Yakima Chief. Like so many different people in the beer industry, suppliers and whatnot are there. And we're going there, but it's in Nuremberg this year. I think it usually is in Nuremberg. We're going there, but we're staying in Bamberg. I've done this before. I did a Bamberg tour a while back on the road video. But what I wanted to say with this is that we're going to be doing some more on the road stuff. But we're going to be doing some on the road stuff, shenanigans in Franken in Germany. So I've done it before, but I think we can definitely find new fun content to do because there's a lot of breweries I haven't visited or shot content at. So we're staying in Bamberg, and then we're going to the exhibition in Nuremberg and going to just to go a little bit around. We just have one day in Nuremberg, so we want to try and see if we can drink some Nuremberger Rotbier. We have a couple recommended breweries to check out that are like supposedly the best. Then we have a day in Bamberg, going around Bamberg, visiting breweries and whatnot. And then a final day of just going around the area around Bamberg. We have a car with us, so that's going to be like the sober day where we go around, visit breweries, and find some beer to bring back home. So it's going to be fun. If you guys have any recommendations of something that's must try, must visit, let me know. Because when you see the video will be the day that I am in Bamberg, I think. Yeah, it's the day where we're touring Bamberg. So yeah, maybe you have some recommendations. That would be fun. So that's it. Quick update. Long update about what's going to happen in December. Just so you guys like, why didn't you air the first episode? Because you didn't talk about anything. I just wanted to say what was going on. But yeah, life as a dad is crazy. It's tough. But we're hanging in there and still producing content. I think that's important. I really love doing these things on YouTube. It's fun. So yeah, cheers guys. Thanks for sticking around for this crazy time with a very, very irregular scheduling of uploads. And yeah, cheers, and see you guys in beer reviews throughout November and the Grand Advent Calendar, and a couple new on-the-road videos from the trip to Oberfranken, aka Bamberg and Nuremberg. Cheers.